What's up, guys? So I am running up the road to show you guys the function on the a6500, the S&Q function. It's pretty sweet, and we got a sweet sunrise getting ready to happen here in Alaska. So stay tuned for that, and you guys will get to see the function of it, as well as I'll show you what settings I'm using and how to do this if you have the 6500 as well. So all right, guys, stay tuned. It is about 7 degrees outside Fahrenheit, and that is super cold. And I wanted to catch the sunrise in the background here. It's a little blown out because I need the exposure for in here in the car. But outside I have my a6500 set up, and I'm trying out the S&Q mode. And I'll let you guys know how that works, as well as what settings I use to capture the video you guys are about to see. What's up, guys? I'm back in the studio after a cold, frigid time out shooting that video, and we got a cool sunrise out of it. But I'm going to take you guys through the settings on the 6500 to show you how to do it yourself. It turned out awesome. It's super easy to use, and I think it's going to up your game for sure. So if you have the 6500, check this out. So first, you're going to turn your dial to your movie mode. Turn your camera on before or after, it doesn't matter. Then you're going to head to menu, and you're going to have your, on the second memory and the first window, you're going to have your movie and SQ motion. Go and go in there, and you can scroll down through the different modes. You can go just like you would with your manual settings on your photos. You can do the same thing with this. You can auto program, you can aperture priority, shutter priority, or manual. If you have time to set up the shot, I definitely suggest manual, but today I shot in auto because I was running late and I wanted to get it before that sun peeked over the clouds, and it actually worked out all right. I probably would have exposed it a little brighter than it did automatically, but that's okay. So if you're just starting out, just do auto. You don't want to sit there and waste a half hour or an hour and get a bad video because you weren't sure of the settings. So start out for your first couple on auto, and then work your way from there. So you'll see the first ones have your normal video settings. So you want to go to the settings that have the S&Q, and then the aperture, priority, shutter, etc. So I'm going to go to program auto. Okay, hit that, and then you're going to hit your function key. And I've went into the settings and actually set up so I can change the frame rate in the function key to whatever I want to play back at. So I actually recorded this, and my frame rate was 1 frame per second because I wanted to play back quickly. I didn't want to sit there and take a half hour to watch a playback of an hour shot. So I went up and went ahead and just did 1 frame per second on the playback. Now I'll show you something, a little addition. If you go back to your menu settings, and you go down to the S&Q settings, which is 3 down from the original setting you were at, you can go set your frame rate, and it'll tell you how fast your speed is going to play back. So at 1 frame per second, it's going to play back 60 times. And then if you go, up to 2 frames per second, it'll show you to play 30 times. So it's really up to you. 30 frames, 120 frames per second. and it'll go 4 times as slow. So it's kind of how you want to play it back. Particularly with cloud movement or sunrise or something, nobody wants to sit there and watch for a long time what you spent so long to capture. So I would always suggest, if you're going to get a shot like this, to go down to 1 or 2 frames per second, and then go and get your settings on there. So you go to your function, hit your mode, and hit your shutter, get it started, and then focus wherever you want to go, and it will start it for you. It's cool. It doesn't record the audio, and you can record as long as you want to until your battery runs out. So I started 100% on this battery, and I am down to 15% now. And I not only did the video this morning, which was about 50, I think I ended at 57 minutes straight shooting, but then I did another one that was 1 hour and 20 minutes, and it's just now down to 14%. So the other thing is, before we go, I used the 18105 G Master from Sony with the 6500. This is my vlogging camera. It's great, super lightweight. It actually even does awesome on the Zhiyun Crane V2 gimbal. Man, it does awesome, and I'll be doing a review of that pretty soon too. But anyway, man, if you don't own a 6500, go get one. These things are beasts of a machine. They really did a lot of upgrades from the 6300, and I think you'll absolutely love it. So anyway, guys, if this is helpful, subscribe, leave questions, comments down below, hit the like button, and we will see you guys on the next video.